Welcome back. So we're going to do a cooking one tonight. Now I've been to Poundland once again, and they've got some of their chicken portions reduced to 50p. I mean, you can't turn it away, can you? So one of the things that I haven't had for a while is cottage pie or shepherd's pie. Obviously with it being chicken, it's neither. Because shepherd's pie is with lamb mince and cottage pie is with beef mince, I believe. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. So with it being chicken, it sounds kind of wrong to say that it's chicken farmer pie, because it sounds like it's got a 60-year-old bloke minced up and put in the pie. So I think I'm going to go with poultry pie. So I'm going to take all the meat off the bone, add some onion and peppers, which I'll fry off first, and then some mixed veg, and then put it in a pie, make some mashed potato and put that on top. I might have a little twist to it though, because it wouldn't be John's Kitchen if I didn't have a twist to the story with it. So let's see how we get on with that, shall we? So just going to peel the skin off the spuds. Normally I leave the skins on even if I'm doing chips because they're really tasty. So I'm going to peel the spuds, and then I'm going to cut them up quite small so that they cook nice and quick. I didn't realise that the battery had gone on the camcorder when I was cutting all that up, so I'm not sure how much you got. I also didn't realise that the lens cap was flapping back and forth, so if it was any weight, I do apologise. So they're done now. I've never noticed before that the halogen is blue when you record it, and yet when you look at it, it's like an orangey red. Bit of useless information. Right, let's take the lid off here. That's starting to warm up quite nicely. Okay, while that is boiling, or starting to, I'm going to do the onion and the peppers. I'm not sure whether I'm just going to finely cut the chicken or whether I'm going to put it in the food processor. Food processor might make it a little bit coarser, but not chunky. So yeah, I might put it in the food processor, but we'll come to that in a minute. So I kind of like my veg quite chunky. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments. I suppose the idea with this type of pie is that you don't have it too chunky. There's a reason why I went for the yellow pepper as well. It's quite scientific really. It was the next one to come out the pack. Otherwise I would have gone for the red one if the red one was the next one to come out the pack. I think I'm going to use the blender. I'm just going to blitz it a little bit just to cut it up. But also with this particular one, I'm going to, even though it's like a cottagey, shepherdy pie type thing with chicken, I'm going to make it a little bit spicy. I'm going to add some chilli to it, some chilli paste, and probably some chilli flakes as well, just to give it that little bit of a bite. It's weird how your taste buds change over years. I've never been a fan of really spicy food, and I still can't handle a lot of heat, but I do like that little bit of heat from the chilli side of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the blender, pop the chicken in there, cut it all up, and while it's doing that, I'm going to add the chilli. I'll season it with salt, pepper and mixed herbs, some lazy chilli, and some garlic. I'll put some garlic in it as well. Right, let's pop the chicken in there. A spoonful of chopped chilli in marinade. And this stuff, it blows my socks off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that in, but then just to sweeten it up a tiny bit, I'm just going to add a bit of tomato puree as well, just to balance it out. Alright, because when you cook mince from scratch to do this type of pie, it's got the natural oil. Obviously I haven't got it with the chicken because it's already cooked, so what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of oil, just to help it along the way. Look, that'll do me. Already smells good. Potatoes are doing nicely. I'm going to take that top off there. Do you know what? Gordon Ramsay would have a fit if he saw me cooking, because I am not prepared at all. I've got everything everywhere. Right, pan's out. That is on. Little bit of oil, and then we're ready to cook the veg. I'm only going to cook it slightly just so that it's slightly cooked. The cooking has started, and then when it's in the air fryer or the oven, however I do it, it'll carry on cooking nicely and in all the juices. Right, so my pan's nice and hot, mainly because I was busy doing other stuff and forgot all about it. Let's add this onion, peppers, You really want to see this, don't you? You really want to see me try and flip it, don't you? I am awful at this, but I will give it a go just for you. Just going to pour the chicken into that, not so much to cook it, but just so I can mix it all in. And I need to sort out the veg that I'm going to put in with it. It's frozen veg, so I might just pop it in some boiling water or something. Fold it in. No cheese. Little Schitt's Creek joke there for you. If anyone's seen Schitt's Creek, check out the fold in the cheese scene. That's pretty damn good. Right, over to the messy side of the kitchen. Yeah, because that side's not. I am going to do the mashed potato now. I'm going to add some butter to it first, season it, salt and pepper, mash it up, and then once it's all beaten down, I will add some milk to it, and then make it nice and creamy. What did I say? I said add some butter to it. So let's add some butter to it. So be sure about it. Excuse me. Seasoning. Right, I'm going to all the chunks broken down now. Let's add some milk, and as always, to get it precise like this, we need precisely that much. Now we've got the main ingredients, so we've got the chicken and the onions, peppers, garlic, got the veg, and we've got the potato. So all we got to do now is put it all together and make something beautiful. Right, so I've added the veg into the chicken. You know what, I didn't think there'd be enough chicken for one pack. I think this actually going to be just enough. I must say, I had to taste it off camera and it was very tasty. You've just got a very slight tint of the chili in there. The only seasoning I've done is salt, pepper. Look at all my dishes, man. So I'm gonna quickly mix in some mixed herbs. Let's add the gravy. Definitely not as thick as if I had used Pyrex. I can't look that way. Just gonna move that about there, all soaking. Go on, let's have a quick taste. Can't resist it. That works. The chili's got a nice little bite to it, but not too much. Doesn't take away from the flavour of what essentially is a poultry pie. Just right. Yeah. So I'm going to let the gravy soak in. The kitchen is a bit of a bomb site. So I'm going to start tidying that up a little bit. And then once I've done that, I'm going to put the mashed potato on top. I think I may have gone a bit overboard with the gravy, you know. Yeah, too much gravy. Kind of glad I hadn't cleaned the worktop yet. Well, that chili's got a bit of a kickback to it. That's not bad going. The only error of the night was too much gravy in it, and it just meant that the excess gravy came out of the dish when I was piling on the mash. I can live with that. That works. I've still got loads of mashed potato left over, but as I said, I have got my roast dinner from yesterday to eat, so mashed potato goes well with roast dinner, right? So I guess I'm going to have another veg on it. So originally I was going to put it into the air fryer and just round the top that way. But I think what I'll do is when I come home from work tomorrow, I'll chuck it in the oven for half an hour, let it warm right the way through, and then you know, eat it while it's cooked. Eat it while it's being heated up, being cooked. So for now, I shall leave you to it, and I will catch you tomorrow morning, or for you it will be now. Evening all. So it's the following day. I've had the pie in the oven for probably about half an hour. So it's been on 180 in the oven. I don't know if that's the right setting or not, so I'm just winging that side of it. Should be nice and warm though. So let's open the oven up and see how it looks, shall we? That looks pretty good from what I'm seeing. Obviously there's a lot of gravy in it, so I've put it on a baking tray. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get it up on the counter. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Oh yeah, here we go. There we are. That's how it looks. Let's give it a proper taste. It's nice, very similar to like the shepherd or cottage pie, but it's nice with the chicken, and that chilli, it's not as overpowering as I thought. So either I didn't put enough in, or my idea of putting tomato puree in to lessen the heat from the chilli, it worked. But yeah, that's a cracking bit of meal there. Right, let me just run through quickly what I did with that. So it was seven chicken portions, 7 chicken legs. Stripped all the meat off the bone. Kept the skin on there as well. I find a lot of flavour in the skin. Took it all off the bone. Blitzed it in the food processor. Not too much, but just enough so that it looked a little bit like mince. And I seasoned it with salt and pepper, some chili marinade, which is like lazy chili. I put a teaspoon of that in, and I put a glob of tomato puree in there, probably about a tablespoon of that maybe as well. And then I fried off some onions and peppers, again seasoned, and some garlic as well, fresh garlic. Mixed it in with the bit of mixed veg, mashed potato. Put the meat, the veg and the onion and peppers all together, mixed it all up nicely, and then put some gravy on it. Not too well, yeah, I did put too much gravy in it. Put some gravy in it, and it's in a Pyrex dish like so. Right, and then as the pie topping, I just used mashed potato, and it's quite thick. It's about that thick, so it's probably 3/4 pie filling and a quarter potato. But that is really tasty. it's nice. And because I bought the chicken so cheap, I will get about 3 meals out of that, and it's probably cost £1.50. So, you know, another nice cheap meal. I love cooking cheaply because you're buying cheap ingredients. You can season it, you know, to bring out the flavours of everything. So yeah, it's great. It was nice to use that processor again, the food processor. I don't use it very often. I use it mainly for when I make cakes. So maybe I should make a cake. What have I done before? I've done fruit cake, lemon drizzle cake. I've done like a what do they call it? A gingerbread cake. Made Battenberg. Battenberg was nice, but I also did a Battenberg with, instead of using marzipan, I used melted chocolate. That was very nice. So if any of those sound nice to you, let me know which one. Put it down in the comments, and I can't guarantee when, but eventually I will get around to making that as well. This is going to go in my cookery book. Let me show you my book. I started writing this out about 6 years ago when I first started living on my own. Recipes that I come across, and I would, you know, put my little stamp on them, and then write them in my book. So this one is going in the book. Yeah, because I will be making it again. Anyway, before that gets cold, I'm going to go and eat it, and I will catch you very soon. So make sure you like the video. If you're not already subscribed, there will be plenty more recipes, as well as reviews on things that I buy for the flat, things that I do around the flat, things I do away from the flat as well. And I will catch you very soon. Take care. Bye now.